everyone, it is Tracy coming to you from my channel, Tracy from the Mermaid Cove. Hi, welcome, thanks for popping in. I am started this new kind of series, if you will, called A Bag of Books from My Garage. It could be a bag of books from my basement, but again, its birth was that people haul the most amazing books they find at their Dollar Tree, and I never see even one to even think about. And I just, you know, I have so many. I mean, I could say 8,000. I don't know. I mean, I have a lot. I do. So I thought, okay, how about, you know, I have so many books and I forgot some are in bags I've never looked at. You know, you go thrifting, and anyway, I don't really ever buy books anymore. Of course, I haven't been anywhere to buy any, but yeah, no, I mean, I can't pass up a book. I've got great ones and I need to go through them, but I don't know, it'll be my niece and nephew's problem when I die, and you know, but you know, there are some I can let go. Most, the potential's there to read, to look at, to spend time with, but I am going to separate, as I go through them, separate some that, spend a little time with. I might not want to read the whole thing. I don't need to revisit it, and I'll pass it on. And some that, yeah, I just, for whatever the reason is, I'm a book nerd, bookworm since a little girl. But I love my books. So anyway, this is it. I'm going to just, I threw some in. I didn't try to pay attention. So I'm going to pull them out and see. Okay. So this one is called Loving Poetry and Art. So it's a nice size. Now, I would assume I haven't paid more than $1 for a book in a long time. Sometimes you get a deal at the end of a yard sale or a flea market. So let me see. Doesn't say the price, but those are the ones that can raise the price. And I used to manage a bookstore, so but I would say probably $29.99, you know. But even like, can you see the end pages? They're like little hearts, so cute. It's in beautiful shape. Smells brand new. So it looks like what it is different. Diego Rivera. So different art. And then someone's put a different poem here. The Night Dances by Sylvia Plath. So yeah, I mean, I think this is definitely a, who's this? So a beautiful piece of art. And then a poem about love, I would assume. And would it have been worth it? T.S. Eliot. Yeah, so I think, you know what? It's going to go in my pile to spend some time with. And we'll go from there. Oh my goodness. It's been in pristine condition and I have it for 2 seconds. And yeah. So yeah, I think it's going to go in my pile to spend time with. Let's see. And I like to get movies, books on CDs, cassettes. So Run, Lola, Run. This is a German movie. It's quite old now. Always look inside, make sure, and try to do a double check, make sure it doesn't look broken. Especially, you know, how it gets here, because sometimes they're just hard to get out. But my niece and nephew and I watched this. I started when they were younger, and they'd spend the night, foreign film night. Yes, we did. And then I would stop and ask questions or point things out. You know, are really annoying aunts for sure. But I hope they have an appreciation for foreign films. But this was amazing. It's like nonstop, like you need a cigarette at the end, even though you don't smoke cigarettes. So if you can see this or download it, Run, Lola, Run. It's amazing. She's an amazing actress. So I don't know. I have to Google her and see if she's done other stuff. But of course, I have subtitles in English and French. I don't, you know, they make the things on here so ridiculously hard to read. So I don't see a date on it, but it has to be 10, 12 years, I would think at least. So anyway, Run, Lola, Run. Keep her. I don't know. Yeah, keep her for now. Let's see. And then I love a cozy mystery. I don't want any blood or guts or people kidnapped or tortured or, I don't know, terrible. I like a cozy. So this is Rest Ye Murdered Gentlemen, a year-round Christmas mystery. First in a new series. Vicky Delaney. How cute that cover is. But, oh, she owns a store, Mary Wilkinson, called Mrs. Claus's Treasures. She knows how to decorate for the holidays. But there's a Scrooge in Christmas Town who probably ends up murdered. But anyway, yeah, I love stuff like that. So this is going to go in my pile. And I especially like to read Christmas murders, mysteries at Christmas, that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm going to keep it. And then this tired old thing. When I go to thrift stores, like the Goodwill and places like that, I love the old ones. I do. I love them. I don't know if I can even see. 2002. So, yeah. Yellow pages. But tote it. But they're funny because they're like capture a moment in time. Like actors that people now probably haven't heard of or TV shows. The Shrimp Shack. Shrimp Shack. Say that. Sally Shrimp Shack. Anyway, I'm going to keep this because I love them. And, yeah, they're hard to find. But the Goodwill. All right, so we have another mystery, cozy, right from the get-go. And there's a little gecko right from the get-go. They always have the best titles. By Cynthia Baxter, author of Hair Today, Dead Tomorrow. So this is, let's see, for a vet turned sleuth, solving crime is a matter of animal instinct. A reigning cats and dogs mystery. So I'm assuming this is not her first. I guess Hair Today, Dead Tomorrow, Lead a Horse to Murder, Putting on the Dog, Dead Canaries Don't Sing. Yeah, so, excuse me. Sometimes I get obsessional and I have to have the first one and read them in order. I'm gonna put this in my pile to keep. And let's see what the first, let's see on all these. Let's see. When a cat adopts you, there's nothing to be done about it except put up with it until the wind changes. T.S. Eliot. See, ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the seatbelt sign. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts as we expect to encounter some turbulence. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to keep it. I have a big pile of these things. And one day, I don't know, during a pandemic, maybe? No, I would sit down and read, and it's not happening. So, because I visualize myself older, not being, I don't know. Anyway, keeping it. And I'll probably just go through and think, I won't read it. Oh, it's not the first. I want the first. Okay, now this I've had many of. Great Housewives of Art by Sally Swain. And what she does is she takes like famous things and then redoes them. Like Mrs. Renoir cleans the oven. I must have ripped something out, or it's ripped out. Okay, because that doesn't match. Mrs. Renoir cleans the oven. No, that's Paul Gauguin. So, okay. Mrs. Ruault washes the kitchen window. So, I don't know. I think I've looked at this and spent time with it. Okay, now this one's good. Mrs. Arp reads the paper according to the laws of chance. I love that, like collage. I have no idea who the artist is. You know, I'm going to put it, Mrs. Duchamp rids herself of unsightly facial hairs. Yeah. Anyway, I'll put it in my pile to go through, and then I will pass that on. I probably have several more somewhere in my house. But this one is book on CD, which I love. Usually in my car, that's what I listen to. Radio, you know, occasionally I do. Like if I end a book on tape or book on CD, and I'm driving somewhere, I'll just listen to the radio before I decide what I want next. But, excuse me, oh my God. But This Is Your Life, Harriet Chance by Jonathan Evison. With Bernard, her husband of 55 years, now in the grave, 78-year-old Harriet Chance impulsively sets on an ill-conceived Alaskan cruise that her late husband had planned. Oh, her husband of 55 years, he's not 55, I thought. But what she hoped would be a voyage leading to a new lease on life becomes surprisingly and relatively journey into Harriet's past. I don't know, 6.5 hours on 6 CDs, read by Susan Boyce. So I will probably listen to this. I have ADHD and it's very hard. People get them and they're that fast. I can't. I would have to like say I'm gonna do like 5 a month or something. I don't know what it's about, but I don't have it. So something like this is perfect, and it sounds like fun. And you know what? I started, and you know within 10 minutes of a book on CD whether you're gonna like it. Well, it has to be the reader, has to be somebody that you like or engages you. I mean, if the reader's bad, then that's mad about the book. But anyway, so yes, I'm gonna keep that and put that in my car, which I just cleaned out. And I have a picture book. I love kids books. It's just, they're the best. Priscilla and the Splish Splash Surprise. Look how cute. Priscilla and the Splish Splash Surprise. A little bit Dr. Seuss-y kind of colors. Look how cute. Like you wouldn't think about, I don't know. Love pink with anything, that bright pop of pink. $15.99. Look at the end pages. The end pages, whenever you look at a children's book, look at the end pages. They just, I don't know. Very disappointing when it's just a color. This is Nathaniel Hobby, illustrated by Joycelyn Hobby. So probably husband and wife. It says, as we all know, the sky above us is blue, but wait just a minute, that's not always true. Sometimes I've noticed, I'm not sure you have too, the sky, and I am sure you have too, the sky turns a purple, greenish, brownish, gray hue. And that's just how things were looking today on the planet of Priscilla, not so far away. So I love that. It is very Dr. Seuss-y. Look at the colors. So yeah, I think I want to finish this book. And then I'll go from there. I do have friends with children or grandchildren, so we'll see. Sometimes I love them. They have to stay in my collection so I can reread them. But yeah, that will be a reader. And let's see, I have one more in my bag. It is Agatha Christie, and Then There Were None. This is a nice copy too. Look at that. Well, other than that probably happened when I had it. And this was originally $6.99. And I think what were my other paperbacks was, that was $6.99 and $7.99. And I think I got 4 for $1, maybe 2 for $1. But I have seen, I haven't read a lot of Christie, but I've seen to the movies and the TV shows and stuff like that. I can't stand still today. But yeah, I mean, she's a classic, right? So I probably won't read it right away, but I think it will go in my pile to read. In the corner of first-class smoking carriage, Mr. Justice Wargrave, lately retired from the bench, puffed a cigar and ran an interested eye through the political news in the Times. Well, if you know, you know. But anyway, yeah, Agatha Christie. I'm going to keep it. Plus, maybe one day I'll have a friend who needs some books, and I'll just grab a bunch of my good paperback mysteries. So, but yeah, I have a lot of books. Anyway, thank you. So while I'm not going to be rushing from Dollar Tree to Dollar Tree, because it's only $1 looking for books, if I see them and they stumble on them, I'll get them. But I'm telling you, Thrifty Tiffany, Thrifty Divas, Keto, Twisted Gypsy, I don't know. You guys find all the books. So, yeah. All right. Thank you guys. And I will be back with more and more and more and more. And of course, anyone who knows me, seeing this, just let me know if you want something. Unless I love it. Like Beverly always wants what I want because we have a good eye for things. But yeah, I will be happy to share with you. But yeah, that's it. So take care. And yeah, I could do this for the rest of my life all day. I'm going to just show you guys. This is my house too much of a mess, but I'm going to turn around this and show you. Maybe I can just do this, right? Anyway, I'm going to show you. So that freestanding thing is cookbooks. Mostly my mom's. There's a couple library cookbooks on there, but most of them are mine, and some art books. And then you see I have these 3 really cute, these are IKEA shelves, all full, done by color originally, though now I've had to sort of add on to them in this room. And then a lot of books. So in my library downstairs, it's like fiction and fiction, nonfiction, children's books together. But yeah, that's done by color. Anyway, thanks. I'll see you soon. Hope you liked it. Hope you subscribe. Hope you come back.